Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9.4.1 Build 2288. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are going to continue with the capital ship build now. Last couple episodes, we went and got some iron, and then we went and got some sathium because we needed to replenish those two resources. Excuse me, for all of the combat steel blocks that we've been making. And so my sathium haul from the last mining expedition is right here, so you can see that we've got quite a bit of sath. That's all from one very large and one large deposit. I still would like to have a little bit more iron than I currently do, but we're going to make do with what we have for now. Let's go ahead and turn the furnace on and get that started cooking up the sathium. So my goal in the next however many episodes that it takes is to get this capital ship going. And I have a little bit more work to do on the exterior, mostly with lights, and we're going to start with that, and then we're going to focus on getting the interior done. And the reason for all of that is that we are planning on having a contest a week from tomorrow. So today is March the 5th, so it's Tuesday. We typically stream Empyrion on Wednesday nights, and so a week from tomorrow night, which is going to be the 14th, I think it will be, we are going to have a contest. We're going to live stream a contest Wednesday evening, where everybody's that wants to participate is going to put their own builds, their own custom builds of either a base, a capital ship, small vessel, or a hover vessel into a contest, and we're going to have the viewers in the live stream vote on which one they like the most. And whoever wins that contest will have their vessel and or base or whatever featured on my YouTube series, and also put up on the workshop for other people to download. And we're just kind of doing that for fun, something a little different. But we've been actually, this contest has kind of been in the works for a very long time. And, due to some in real life stuff, due to the many and numerous changes that Alien keeps coming out with the game, which is a good thing. It's a pain in the ass, but it's a good thing. I understand it's an early access game. And with me being gone so much the last couple of months on business and stuff, it's just taken us a while to get this thing going. And so we're going to try and shoot for a week from tomorrow, and therefore I really need to get my butt in gear, and get this capital ship done, or at least get it as close to finished as possible by a week from tomorrow. So that means that the next however many episodes it takes, I'm going to be working on the ship. If you guys don't like building episodes, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. I got to get this thing done for that contest. And once the ship is done, then the plan will be, that we'll get back to normal Let's Play episodes with more variety and stuff like that. But anyway, I do have to get the ship done, so I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on what to expect for the next several episodes. And I know I've been doing a lot of building episodes too, but man, it's a lot of work building a big capital ship like this. It really is. It's a hell of a lot of work. I can't tell you how many hours, real-time hours, I've put into this ship so far, and it's still not done. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and actually get started with what we need to do. I should have enough protein bars to get me by for a while. I don't have a ton of food, but let's top off our O2 as well. So I've placed 32 lights in my inventory. Let's get the stone in here. We also started a bunch of these. Oh yeah, we do have quite a bit of those made up now. And those we're going to put into the yellow storage and turn them into crop plots. So we want steel crop plots. And oh wow, those require cobalt alloy, do they? Alright, and let's grab a stack of cobalt out of there, put it into here. And I don't know exactly how many more crop plots we're going to need. We probably should go count that. So let's go count that so I don't end up making a whole bunch more than I actually need. We're also going to need more lights too, I'm sure. So let's get a few more of those cooking up. So we want to go here and here. And I'm going to queue up about 50 more of those at least. I'm sure we'll use them. Okay, so let's go take a look and see what we need in terms of the crop plots. Then we're going to put the lights on the outside. And then except for, decal type of work, I'm going to pretty much say the exterior is finished. At least for the first version of this ship. I'm sure I'll make further adjustments as time goes on. But that's where we're going to start. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so 14 down a row times 3 is 28, 38, 42. That's 42 blocks, or 42 more crop plots, assuming we actually take them all the way back here. I'm not sure I'm going to actually do that, though. So, what do we got in here now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'm going to shave 6 off of there and maybe end the crops right about here-ish. Because we're going to need a little bit more room in this little engineering section for all the rest of the equipment. This generator that's placed right now, that's not necessarily where that's ultimately going to go either. So 42 minus 6 is 36. So we're going to want 36 of those. So let's go back and get 36 more crop plots cooking up. And then we'll get going on these lights. We were going to do that over here, right? Okay, so there's... Whoops. Okay, start over. There. Okay, so that should give us 36 of those. Let's grab whatever lights we have made. Alrighty then. So we are going to continue our lighting setup here on along the side of the ship. I'm going to turn the power on too, so we can actually see it. And it's better. We can see it better from the dark side here. I can't really put lights on the front with the angles the way they are, because they won't, they won't go flush against the hull there, so they'd look kind of stupid. That's kind of unfortunate. It would have been nice to be able to wrap those around, but I just don't, there's not really any way I can do that with the way those blocks are angled. So we're just going to have to go back here, and we're going to continue along this side with these lights. So let's get that going first. Whoops. Alright, so we have an extra plate there, don't we? Alright, so I want to check something then, that being the case. Let's take this block off, and I want to paint it and hop inside and see if that's a single layer. Let's see, where's my entry? Here we go. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with this entry either. Okay, yeah, so we're good. We're good. Just wanted to make sure. I've designed this ship to, for the most part, be double-plated. The hull is. So this is this should be black. It just occurred to me, we're gonna have the same problem coming along here with lights too, aren't we? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to figure out if there's something that can be done about that. I don't know if there is or not. All right, we need to remove this one as well and paint that black. Let's get the symmetry plane on. Oh, I wanted to put some rails up here too. There's always something else to do. Okay, we want this to be that blue, intensity of 2 and range of 15. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Oh, it doesn't look like any of these lights are set to that that color mode. All right, well, I'm going to set those lights, guys, and then I'll be right back after I'm done. Well, I'm not going to make you watch all that, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, so I had to change something up here. I messed around with a couple of potential solutions for the angled area here, and I came up with using this style of light, but just the single version of that. But in order to do that and make it look good, you know, having everything matched and all that, I changed these lights to that same style of lights too. So now what we can do is we can come along here with this light, and we can just pop it right in the corner like so, and it works. It doesn't give me the double, but because it's still going to want to stick out there, but at least it lets me put you know, lights in every other position, which we'll have to just call good. So let's let me make sure that also, yeah, it does, because the symmetry plane doesn't copy the color over, so you still have to come back and change that as well. So let's do that here really quick. And then we'll be the same on both sides. Intensity 2, range 15. That little bluish purplish periwinkle-ish color. There. And I think I actually like the way that looks better than the little square lights did anyhow. At least I like to tell myself that. Now, do we want to change this guy too? If we do change it, what would we put there? Light not centered. Oh. Well, how bad would that stick out? Just out of curiosity. Just enough to bug the hell out of me. Okay. Yeah. Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. But, what are our options here? What does this guy look like? That's kind of cool. I don't know. What about this? What if we go with this double job here and turn it like so? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think it's either going to be, I don't really like any of those lights. It's either going to be just the normal light or this one, and I'm kind of like that one. Let's use that one. Let's put that front light there. Now, if we wanted to, We could put a light here too. And that could be... what does that look like? That's a bigger... That doesn't really look like a light that would be on the front of a ship, though, is the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll keep that. But what we can do is we can use... We should be able to do this over here, just like we did on the other side, to get those lights coming around. And I guess we could even do that. I guess that works. I almost wonder, though, if it would look better to take this one out. Because then the spacing around the front is the same, you know? I'm not sure I'm feeling this. Could do that, though. That might work. All right, I'm gonna keep it this way for now. Not sure if I'll keep it that way permanently, but I'm gonna keep it that way for now, and we'll just kind of see how, how we feel about it. And if I decide, to come up with something else different later, then we'll come up with something else different later. Let's just do it for now. So we'll set the lights to their setting. We'll take that one away. And those should already be set. Let's take the plane off for a minute and just look at it real quick. Let's also remove all that stuff too. I think it works. All right. So next thing now is how we're going to light this up. So these are all turrets here, so we can't put lights on there. Yeah, see, they'll just stick out. So really our only option, if we're going to utilize the flat surface, is to run lights along here. I wonder, though, could we do something like this? Let's grab these lights again. All right, and then we'll do the same thing. We can't get one back in there because we have a block there. That's okay, though. I don't necessarily have to get one back in there unless we do something like this. then we'd have to turn all those lights the other way, which we might want to do anyway. Yeah, I think we need to do that. And then we can even put one there too. Look at that. That worked out pretty damn good. Okay. I'm digging that. Okay, let's go over to the other side now. Oh. Oh, I forgot to put the plane on. Actually, that's probably not a bad thing anyway. Because had we had the plane on, I would have had to redo all that anyway. So let's see. We want to flip this way. And it keeps our blue color too, so... Yeah, so I almost wonder if it's even worth it to have the symmetry plane on when you're doing lights. Okay, and then flip that way. Whoops. That one didn't copy the color over. The rest of them did, though. That's weird. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's go back over here now. I like to look at the lights from the dark side because then you have a, a better idea of what it's actually lighting up. So I want to do something now on the wings here. So let's mess around with this a little bit and see what our options are. Wow, we're running out of lights already. So we could continue this pattern up along here, at least for that spot. Then things get a little weird over here because of the, just the angle of everything. So I wonder if it'd be better if we did something like this. I don't know, that might be, well, okay. Then we could carry that over to there. See, I don't want to overdo it as a thing, though. I want to go crazy with this idea. I'd kind of like to, follow this line, but the only place that I can do that is just right here. So, yeah, I'm thinking this is too much. Let's take these back off. And what if we also take these back off for a minute? And then if we pop one down here, like that, that's kind of cool. But then we need some kind of, I think we need some kind of light action over here. I'm going to have to go make some more of these suckers. Faux show. That's not going to work. Okay, here's another idea. What if we go back to these guys and flip them around this way? Nah, it's not really doing anything for me either. Oh, excuse me. Okay, well, let's let me go make some more lights and you know, kind of play with this a little bit, and then I'll bring you guys back when I feel like I have a solution. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. So I think this is what we're going to go with here. So we put these two lights here so I could keep the line going there as it kind of wraps around. But then I put these two vertical lights here and then kind of boxed this in with these 4 lights. And I think that looks pretty good for the side piece here. So let's I'll hop over and do this side too. I'll probably do that later. Maybe do a little bit of that off camera. So there's something else I wanted to do before we continue. I wanted to do something up here. So I just had a thought occurred to me that we could try something. If we use these little double lights here. Let's see. I want you to go that way. Okay. And what we could do is maybe starting right here, have these come out to here. So you have kind of like a lighted walkway. And maybe, well, that might give us problems. Here, I was going to do this too. If we put those along that way, am I still going to be able to put some rails down there? So we want just straight rails here. And yeah. So we can do that. We're going to have a problem here though, aren't we? Well, let's get these in place first. In order for these rails to work, see, I'm not convinced I like that either. In fact, okay, hold on, let's do something different. Just had a new idea here. We want to put yeah, it's not going to let me do that. Okay, that makes sense because the gun would then protrude into it. And we might even, just to make this a little fancier schmancier, what if we could do that. Alright, so that's one possibility. Or, oh, there goes the timer. We could also do this. I'm kind of liking the rounded corner better, actually. I think I am. Okay. Let's get our texture gun out for a second. Texture gun, old guy. I want to change this to a walkway type of texture, but I don't want it to... And we'll use this blue on it. Oh, you know what might look good actually here is let's make this black. And we got like a little black stripe going down there. Let's take and put one of these guys up here. To light that up. And we could even do that too. Okay, now what I was going to do is turn these no, like this. And that's all we're going to be able to do because those blocks are pointing towards the inside. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Okay, cool. All right, well, we are out of time in this episode. So in the next episode, we're just going to keep working on the lights. I'm going to do it until it's done, and then we'll hit the interior. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get the lights knocked out in the next episode. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. Don't forget, we do live stream Empyrion every Wednesday nights when I'm in town and not on a weird schedule, which I should be for the next... I'm in town for the next 3 weeks. I have one more trip at the end of March, and then after that, I should be back and on the normal schedule for a few months after that, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.